Hello everybody, welcome to the Cheesy Moon Workshop. It is another beautiful day here. This is a little item I picked up on my way home from work today, Monday. I saw a sign that said moving sale Sunday, Monday. It was Monday, so I stopped in. I asked the guy, of course, if he had any pocket knives because I didn't see any. I walked right past this. He said, I have this. He handed me this set. This little pouch has a sharpening stone that tucks right in here. It has a mechanical pencil. You need to buy some leads for it, but it's there. They don't sell these parts and pieces anymore, so I guess it's at this point out of production, so it's kind of rare. There were some matches that went in that other little flap there. This side holds safety pins. Use those to make a sling or hold your pants shut if you miss a button or whatever. And a nice little compass. It functioned just fine. Nice little ruler and scale on there as well. And inside here, this is where the knife goes and the rest of the accessories here. I know I'm missing the matches, but you have the knife sharpening guide. There's a sheet of paper, graph paper. You can make notes or chart out a little map using your compass or whatever. International Signaling Guide, ID, a little knot tying diagram there. Also have a single-sided signaling mirror. That's very handy if you know how to use it. I do not, but I could flicker somebody down if I had to. And a little sewing kit. I'm probably going to add a fish hook and some fish string and a couple other things in here. I believe it originally came with some nylon string for tying knots. It came with some matches. It came with some Band-Aids. But those are all things I can add to it. Now the knife itself, it's in pretty decent shape, but it has been used. And in my opinion, it's been kind of abused. All the pieces are there. But the knife blade, the main knife blade, has a nick at the tip of the blade and at the very center of the blade right there by my thumb. There's a little nick in it. Let's get this one out of the way. And the small blade, you see the tip of that is kind of knackered up. And I've come to the conclusion that was knackered up because of the screwdriver. The saw, the fish buddy, I think they call it. The Phillips screwdriver, this is why the blades were tore up. If you notice, the screwdriver is damaged. I think I can replace that through Victorinox. But they obviously broke it and then tried to use the knife blades to finish up the job. And there were other ways of doing it. But then you have the can opener, screwdriver, the pliers, wire cutter. Excuse me. Allergies are really bad here in Central Florida right now. Pollen everywhere. Nice big scissors. Everything works fine. The knife does need cleaned up a little bit, but that's to be expected. Magnifying glass, use it to start a fire, read fine print or whatever. And the screwdriver, bottle opener, wire stripper. Good snap on everything. And this side you have the mini screwdriver that's hidden in or stowed away in the corkscrew. There's a ton of other things you can put in there: fire starter, wax, candle, whatever. You have the chisel, which is pretty sharp. You have to excuse the background noise. It's lunchtime on the job site. and I couldn't record audio last night. It was just too noisy at my house. But another little screwdriver there. It's like a mid-size between the mini and the other ones. Then you have the famous hook used for picking up hot pans or whatever, and the awl and sewing awl. Of course, it has the toothpick, the tweezers, and the ink pen. But all in all, I think this is a pretty good deal. When I asked the young man how much he wanted for it, he started out at a pretty high price, and then I pointed out the damage, and then I asked him one more time, what are you asking for this? And he said, oh, how about $5? So there it is, my $5 Victorinox. They call this an SOS kit. There were different sizes for different Victorinox knives, but I think it's a pretty sweet deal for $5. He initially wanted $45 for it, I believe, but after pointing out the damage, I didn't suggest $5, but that's what he came up with, so that's what I paid. Well, there you go, guys. Until I see you again, this is Patrick OPD Robinson, Cheesy Moon Workshop. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until I see you again, have a beautiful day.